यूट्यूब ला अपलोड చేసా కొన్ని సిరాంగ్
ఓకే
సిరాంగ్ యూట్యూబ్ లా అప్లోడ్ చేసా just I'm connected. Correct. In administrative mode, database administrative. I given the password like this. So now I'm an administrator. I'm creating different users. I'm creating. How to create a user is same create command we have to use. Create. Which type of database object you are creating? User. User. I'm giving username is some Sriram. Okay. How can you identify that Sriram? With the help of identified with the which word? Nothing but password. I'm giving again Sriram. Relax it. Sriram. Okay. Identified by Sriram. Yeah, user created. Now, okay, it is created. Now you think that you are ready to connect to that particular user. Just have it. This is it. Now I'm trying to connect this. Connect which one? Sriram. Sriram is the user. Sriram is the password. Yes. Read the statement. User Sriram lacks create session privileges login. User is created, but it is not authenticated to you. It is not given any permissions to connect.
To connect to Srinivas.
Yes, workspace. So this administrator itself has to release the permissions. How to release the permissions? It's a grant command we will use. Which category command it is grant? Which category command grant is? DCL, data control language. DCL. Yes, DCL command. Which permissions we are giving? Connect permissions. First, we have created the user session, but we are giving permissions to connect session as well as resource to create database objects in that. To whom we are giving all this? Sriram. Yes. Succeeded. Now I'm not changing anything. Simply I'm executing that. Now got the difference, isn't it? So here I'm creating another user. Create user. Use Shahid. Shahid identified by Shahid. Visited. So user will be created automatically. In the same way, we need to give the permissions to that. Granted resource permissions to.
So since we are into this Srinivas workspace, so and we are connecting it to Sriram and is giving access, right?
Yes.
If you are in some other workspace, it will connect. It will give access to that workspace.
Yes.
If you are like user,
whatever the workspace is created by that particular administrator, that administrator can give the permissions to that.
Okay.
But some other workspace he cannot. He is not a what is that, administrator.
Yeah, but he has to enter into that workspace to give an access.
Yes,
right?
yes. Only some space is provided for that particular thing. Whatever the objects he creating by the Shahid and user
because I was thinking that here you have never, given a Srinivasa name like workspace name.
Srinivasa system is the a database.
Yes,
Assume
database.
that database.
Database.
Database can work. Many number of users can work on the
The
single
database.
database. But who is the whole and soul administrator for the workspace?
Srinivasa.
Database administrator, the isn't it? So in the database, there may be a parts of spaces will be allotted to the particular user to work there, isn't it? This is the whole institute. This is administrator of Srinivasa, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
So this is the classroom. This classroom is allotted for me.
Yes.
Some other classroom is allotted for
someone. So
yes.
If you have to given access to that one, that classes. You have to given access to me to that classrooms.
Yes, yes.
So you have to go to that
yes,
workspace, right?
yeah, that workspace and
you
not
have to-
workspace.
No,
that is
database.
the table space.
Okay.
Table space is different from workspace.
Okay.
Workspace is whole and soul database which is administered by DBA.
Okay.
Workspace is a particular part of that work.
Okay.
Isn't it? Particular part of the schema, nothing but schema.
Okay.
The schema is organized by a particular user.
Okay.
Owner of the schema is user.
Okay.
Whole and soul database administrator owner is DBA.
Okay.
DBA consists of various users.
Okay.
But user is a part of workspace. That's all. Isn't it? So I'm creating another one. So I'm connecting another user also here. Shahid. Just a command. These two users at a time I'm using. Now I'm connecting. Correct? Shahid, and Shahid. One. Yes. It's connected. Now see, this keep aside. This database administrator role is completed. Now these two users are interacting together. This is database administrator role is completed. Now user got the access permissions and having to create database objects within it. Now test whether there is any database objects or not from something cat or tab, whatever it may be. You can take tab. Are there any tables? Yes. Something cat, whatever categories are tables both are the same. But nothing is there. Now I'm creating a particular user, something like this. Here I'm creating a table, something like this, users table. You are designing website, so user accounts will be stored in that particular thing. Here create first of all table, it is table and users. What are the fields? It will be something username, uname, isn't it? So it may be a characters, varchar of something 20 characters I'm taking here, isn't it? Next, password varchar2 of 20 is created. Table user, invalid table name. User is a keyword, so we cannot use as.
Okay.
User is a keyword. Okay. Previously we have used in so it would not. Here users I'm giving. Username. Is created. Now, if you want to see the data of this particular user, it's not possible to see. Just here, I'm trying to see this. Select what is that? Sriram, SRIRAM. Sriram. Data. What is the username? Table name. Users. Okay. Select star from Sriram dot users. Is there a table to view? Now he is giving permissions to you to see the table. Now, how to grant? Grant which permission? Select permission to whom he is giving? Child. SHGH child. So here this user granted only permissions to create and new sessions, not giving grant permissions to other people. So this administrator has to give the permissions to. Okay. Yes, is given only these permissions. Now grant all to Sriram. Always all the permissions, almost. All is not, role is not a database administrator. So just take select permissions. On which object we are giving select permission?
Sriram.
Yes. Yes. And just take it. Giving permissions. Just come down here. Grant a select. Grant on users to share. Now succeeded. Okay. Just see. Now try to execute the same command. No rows are selected. We want to see the description of that particular thing. శ్రీరామ్ ఏమన్నా అర్థమైందా? ఏమర్థమైంది? కన్ఫ్యూజన్ గా ఉందా? This is the database administrator. He created users and giving privileges to users. Okay. They are working together. Okay. Who is created? Who is the owner of the table? One schema is there. Okay. Insert into users values. Something I'm giving. User one. Okay. Password also user one. I'm giving the same thing. One row is recorded. I'm creating another thing is 2. I'm creating third record. Okay. Now see the data. Users. You're able to see the 3 records in this. That 3 records has to be displayed here itself. Because we are getting the data from the Serum schema itself. It's showing anything? No. Why it's not showing?
I have access.
Access is there. We have access, but it's showing nothing. Because the data, whatever the transactions you are made against the database are at client side, not yet permanently saved at the database side. Okay. Now we need to commit it. When you commit, permanently will be saved into the database. Now just come here and execute. Able to see this? Yes. Just come down here. I'm inserting one more record. This is user 4. User 4. Okay. Inserted. This is correct. I'm creating a save point for this. Save point SP1. Save point is created.
SP1 is we have
name of the save point.
Can be anything.
Yes. Name of the save point. So I created save point. That's it. Now I want to see the data once again. How many records are there?
3.
But here how many records?
We have committed 3.
4 records. 4 records will be there, but committed records are 3 itself. Now what I am doing is I am inserting one more record into this. Fifth record. Fifth record. I'm inserting fifth record also. Okay. One more record I'm inserting here. Sixth record. Okay. How many records I inserted after the save point?
2.
I don't want to insert these 2 records. Rest of the 2 records. Already up to 4 records are correct, but this fourth is not permanently saved in the database. That is the reason it's not showing here. But here, whatever the records after the save point I'm giving, I'm inserting. Both these 2 are not correct. I want to roll back it. Roll back. If I type roll back, 3 records will go.
Okay.
What is the last committed statement? Up to 3 itself, isn't it? So I don't want to roll back all the records. I want to roll back these 2 records after the save point. Roll back to SP1.
Okay.
Roll back completed. Now see the data. Uses 4 records. Even though this 4th record is not updated at this place. Is it updated? No. Here, what I'm doing is I'm inserting one more record that is called something like this. Not user file. I'm taking a user XYZ. XYZ is a user. I'm inserting this. Now I'm committing. Committing in the sense previously uncommitted record, this record, both are committed at the place. Just once again see here, comment see here, you can understand. Now I'm typing here commit. Okay, come down and execute. I've got the user, but this is not the programming concept. But to understand the user interaction, to understand the grant privileges and transactions control.
So like save point 1, we can create any number of
any number of save points. Any number of save points.
Okay. So for example, we have made a save point 1, and then we have made save point 2.
Yes.
And the later we
or you want me to show that one?
Yeah.
Just come down. This is the committed statement. How many records are there totally?
4. 5.
Totally 5 records are there. I'm inserting one more record here. That is user 5.
Okay.
Inserting. Okay. I'm creating one save point.
Okay.
Save point SP1.
Already.
No. Gap should not be. I created one save point after one record. I'm inserting one more record. Six. One more record.
Save point 1 is
Yes.
not correct. So we have
No. Yes. Giving a save point is a single word.
yeah.
I given a distribution. That's the reason it's not.
In the records.
In this record,
we
only one record is stored.
Stored.
Another record I am created. Okay. Now I am creating another save point for this second record. Save point 2. Save point 2. Next I am inserting one more record. That is 7. 7. Record is inserted. I am creating another save point. Third save point. Okay. How many save points are created? 3. I want to roll back up to save point 2, not 1.
Okay.
After save point 1, what is created? This here. This is the thing.
Yeah, we can say that roll back to SP2.
Roll back to SP2 means this will be there. User 6 will be there.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So up to this place. So user 5, user 6 both should be there. Both will be there. You can commit later if you want.
Okay.
But only this record will be rolled back.
Yeah.
User 7. After the save point 2, how many records inserted?
1.
If you roll back to SP1, both will go.
Okay.
6 and 7 both will go. Only this user 5 will be there in place.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So I want to like save first one and third one.
First one and
Third one.
first one and third one. You
Yes.
don't want to do this.
Yeah.
No, it's not possible.
It's not
Should,
possible. Yeah.
should be in a sequence.
Yeah.
Either if you want to.
I mean, like in real time scenarios, like if, for example, like we have created like SP1, SP2, and SP3. Later we came to know that SP2 data is
Not correct.
Not correct.
Up to 3 is correct.
Up to yeah,
Yes.
1 and 3 is correct. So
commit. Save at 1. It's not correct. It's not possible. So it must be sequence. But you are creating save point in the sense you are feeling that this is correct.
Right.
Isn't it? Okay, now understand the transaction TCL commands and DCL commands. Now, here, this Shahid wants to insert the data into this table. Which permission given by the Sriram?
Select.
Select permission. You are trying to insert the data into the Sriram's table. Insert into sensor table. Values, isn't it? Values. I am giving. I am got the difference. Insufficient privileges. What does it mean? Privileges means you don't have permissions to insert the data. Now he is giving permission. He is giving permission to not only select, insert permission on users to Shahid. That succeeded. Now insert the same command, whether it's possible or not. Now he is trying to delete the data from this, or update the data into the particular. I don't want to give a password as username. I want to do some other things. Now he is updating data. Update which table? Sriram users. Sriram users. Set password, password, isn't it? Password is what is that? What can tell you? Was something like this. Where username is equals to IR. Isn't it? Understand the question? What does it mean? Update Sriram.users is trying to update. By mistake, he is inserted password as I. So he is trying to rectify the mistakes, but you don't have privileges to rectify. He is trying to do that. Insufficient privileges. You have only permissions to create a new record into the table, but once you insert it, you cannot modify the mistakes. You don't have such type of privileges. If you want to do that, this user, owner of the object, has to give the permissions to that. Isn't it? He is already granting all the permissions. Which permissions? Select permission as well as insert permissions to Shahid. Taking back the permission. How to take? Means revoke. Revoke all. More than one permission. All. From whom we are taking? Shahid. Shahid user. Before in the grant command to Shahid. Okay. The revoke command from Shahid. No. Because he is not a database administrator, so all is not working. Select permissions. At least you don't have rights to now just.
Because you don't have an access to select, you can't even edit. I mean.
No, it's possible without selection also. I'm revoking only select. Okay. Now I'm. That's the reason I want to show that. Users is able to see that data. But what message is making against the database, you don't do. Just here, here what I'm doing is I'm taking back only the select permission, not insert permission. Select does not exist. Oh, here on which object we are given? On object only. Users from shell. Now rework. Now just now we are able to see the data. Just see. You don't have privileges. But even though you can insert the data, because this user will not taken back the permission which is given to you, that is insert. Just see. If you want to insert the data, we can insert. Insert. You are. You are. You are. So double quotations. Because it's treating that this is the comma is end for this.
Yes.
So rest of the things not holding single quotations.
Okay.
But if you are trying to see the data, it's not possible. Now he is taking back another permission. Insert permission also. Insert permission. Yes. He is trying to insert the one more data into that. Other difference.
Oh, yeah.
How to give the permissions, how to take back the permissions.
Yeah. Now, can Sriram also given access to create? I mean,
Create
full
permission.
access to Shahid so that he can give access to like some other cinemas to
Yes, but that is the permission has to give grant,
grant.
nested grant.
Yeah.
That is the second level grants. That is done by DBA.
Okay.
Not all. These also can give that permissions, grant permissions to.
Then
grant.
he will be having access to two schemas, right? But
Yes.
Shahid and there is
Now,
Sriram.
now this user giving permissions is not created any object. Na? He is creating object. Create something like this student table. Create a student. Create a table student. Table student. Names are HT number of 10. Okay, something primary key. I'm giving like this. Next, the name of the student name. ARCHR2 of 10. Something like this close. ARCHR2 of something 8 characters. This is the end of the term. Now he is granting permission to Sriram.
So,
Shahid grant permission to Sriram. How to? Tell me the syntax. Grant. Which permission? Insert permission directly. I'm giving only insert permission. Insert permission on which object?
users. No, not users.
Student. Student is the object here. I'm giving the select insert permission on student. To whom I'm giving?
Sriram.
Yes. Grant succeeded. Now he is trying to see the data from this student. Sriram trying to see the data which is the object created by the Shahid. Yeah, just select star from student, not student. How can you directly? Is it created by the Sriram?
No.
No.
Shahid.
Some way. What is the schema name first? Schema
Okay.
name come first. Shahid. Shahid is the schema name. Data. What is the database object name? Student is the database object name. He is trying to see, but he don't have rights to see the data. Insufficient privileges. But he can insert the data. Just see. Insert into so table. values. Values. What are the values? Article number 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm giving something like this. Okay. Name is something common. Course is something MBA. Okay. But he can. But this person can see the data. What is Sriram entering into your table? This person can see the data. From what is it? Student. Yes, student. But he is able to, is it seen? Is able to access the data because you are still at client side. It's not committed to the server data. So you need to commit it. Now it will come. Understand the privilege DCL commands and DML commands. Yes. He is taking back the permissions. Taking back the permissions. How can you? Rework. Which permission? Which permission? Which privilege? Insert. On which object? Student object. From whom we are taking back for the permissions? Shahid? Is it Shahid? Shahid is the owner for this. Yes. Just see. Try to insert the another data into that. I'm giving Kamala BBA. Insert into this one. Next, this is the thing. Because already Shahid taken back the permission which is given to Sriram, but he don't know that. Trying to insert the data. So it will be. Understand?